Okay, straight away off to a terrible start. Hello everybody, welcome back to BeamNG. Today we are going to be taking the new Ibishu Chisai, I think it's pronounced that now, I'm probably butchering that name, the new little K car that's added to BeamNG. It is a mod, and we're going to be taking it off-roading. Here is the car that we drove in the last video, the little kind of cruise, which had a bit of destruction at the end. And then over here on the right is the off-road version that I've made, which is what we're going to be putting it up against. So we'll start off by taking this one on a little trail nearby and seeing how it performs. It's completely standard. And then we'll do the same with this one and see how it goes. So let's get right into it. So this one here is the completely standard one, which is quite loud, as you can probably hear, you know. And then up there is where we're going to be taking it. I kind of get a feeling that we're going to get stuck almost straight away, but who knows, there's only one way to find out. So straight away it's doing alright over the first little bump, but it's not really anything, is it? Let's be honest. And if we keep heading up here, you know, it's going. We're staying at a solid 25 mile an hour, which is pretty decent off-road, to be honest with you. Oh, okay, it's bounced around a little, but it's back on track. The little car is going for it, different with its 450cc engine. It's fairly low to the ground. You know, not much ground clearance going on there, and we're on standard road tyres, so not any dirt from there. The poor little car's being battered, but at least it's not got stuck yet, which I'm quite surprised about. Oh, just about made it through that rut. This car is surprising me, to be honest. Oh, lag. This car's actually super surprising. I was expecting to have got stuck way back down that trail before. But no, it's a trooper. It's going for it. Maybe this trail isn't difficult enough. I might have to find somewhere else to go test it out. Oh, bit of a smack there, but nothing that the car can't handle. It started to slow down a bit there, but it didn't go any less than 20 mile an hour, which is still really good. Especially since we're off-roading, which isn't a very fast-paced activity anyway. Oh, are we nearly at the end here? I'm not quite sure, I've only driven on this trail a few times. Ooh, hang on, let's have a look there. So we've lost our front bumper, and I think we've damaged the coolant or something in the radiator, because it's definitely starting to smoke. But it's still going, so that's all that really matters. As long as we can make it to the end in this car, I count as a dub. Oh, too fast. Right, bounce off that wall a bit, but this car's actually very resistant. It didn't take any like kind of damage from that hit, which I'm very surprised about. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh god. Right, maybe I need to try and slow down a bit through here. Otherwise we're going to end up going off. Never mind. We've made it to the end of the trail, and really, it's definitely taken a few shunts in the front, but nothing that the car couldn't handle. I say we go back and try and get back the other way, and then let's see how the bigger off-road version performs. It might perform better, it might be worse. I have no idea. Okay, straight away off to a terrible start. Ooh dear. Okay, I don't really think I'd blame that on the car, to be honest. Because even if I think I was in a big off-road version, if I hit it like that, and fell from up there, you know, I think we'd have the same outcome every time. What even happened to it? So we came down here, bounced off these rocks, and we just fell and kept rolling until we got squished down here. Poor car. Looks sad. Oh, I guess now it's time to try the off-road version. Alright, so this is my second attempt at recording this. I tried this just before after we crashed the last car, which is why it's gone now, because I closed the game and everything, to then realise I'd run out of storage and it stopped recording midway through the driving this car. So let's try again and see if it goes just as well as last time, which I'm not going to spoil anything, obviously. You know you're not going to see it, so I don't want to spoil anything. Okay, so off the start I've already crashed into a bush because I was going too fast in this car with the big chunky tyres and everything. You know, the last car did pretty good considering it was completely standard. It only really wrecked at the end when I flew straight off a cliff. Don't really know if I blame that on the previous car or not, or if that was just my driving. We'll never know, I guess. But you can see how much different it is in this car. Like before, we kind of got stuck a little bit on those rocks, we got bounced around a little bit. Whereas this car just cruised straight over it, which is to be expected, considering this is a 660cc version, you know, so it's got a slightly bigger engine. Not massively bigger, but like 200cc bigger. And it's got the massive tyres, it's lifted on rally suspension. You know, you'd just expect it to be better, wouldn't you? So far it's performing to standard, I'd say. But the last car was a trooper. You know, it made it the whole way there, and it probably would have made it back if it wasn't for that first part where it tragically died. Which is a shame. It'll be missed, but never forgotten. So this car's carrying quite a bit of speed through this trail, to be honest. And it's not received any damage yet, which is always good. It's definitely faster. That's because it doesn't get stuck on as much things. So let's see how it does on this rocky section up here. Ooh. I think, to be honest, with these massive tyres, the car would probably need a bigger engine than this, because I don't think it's got like the power to spin all four of these massive tyres, just because of the weight of them all on the car. But maybe if we were to try this again, that's something we could do differently. You know, just like smaller tyres, or a bigger engine, or maybe both, who knows. So if you guys are liking this video so far, or you think there's anything I could do differently, let me know in the comments down below. And you know, if you're enjoying, please like the video, and if you really want to see more, please consider subscribing. And if you don't like the videos, it's free to unsubscribe, you know, you don't have to stay. You know, you can leave whenever you want. If there's any cars that you want to see me do this with again, or there's anything else you think I could do with these little K cars, then let me know in the comments. And any feedback would be greatly appreciated. I'm hoping you guys can actually like hear the cars, because I tried to do a recording before and for some reason there was no game sound. So I'm hoping that there is this time, otherwise I don't really know what to do about that. So we're taking a bit of a hit just then on the front, you know, the bonnet or hood, whatever you want to call it, slightly raised a bit, but nothing drastic, we can keep pushing through. So how many trooper is this little car? I don't know what that noise was. Oh, I used the handbrake a bit there, we were going a bit fast into that corner. And want to destroy another car just because I was trying to drive it a bit too fast. Oh, we scraped a bit then. Oh yeah, bit of damage on there, like where the front bumper would go. On the, yeah. I don't really know what it's called, I'm going to be honest with you. Also, I hope you guys can hear me alright, and that you can't hear any noise from like my PC fans or anything. Also, if you enjoyed the cruise that I did last video, let me know if you want me to do more videos like that, and which cars you want me to use. Or if you prefer a video like this where like I'm talking, whatever. Oh, yeah, she's made it. What's it like inside view? Ooh, sketchy. Hopefully I don't wreck it now just because I decided to go in cockpit view. Okay, it's so bouncy when you're inside. It makes it so much different. Like, changes everything. I think we're gonna make it back without much damage here. Steering wheel really shows. Oh no! Oh, it was going so well. It was going so well. No, and now we've got no oil because it's starved due to being upside down. The car's destroyed. Look, there's a little wing mirror. No, the poor car. Oh, the engine's destroyed. Even if I did flip it back over, we'd still get nowhere. Oh, we were so close. So I guess none of the cars actually made it back today. But this one was the closest, so, you know, this one did take the dub. But the other car did pretty good considering it was a completely standard road car. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.